Hi there guys, in today's video on FlexiPRINT, we're going to be looking at the text kerning within the text tool. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, if we head into the program here, now like I mentioned in the intro, in today's video we're going to be looking at text kerning. Now you might at first glance think this is your tracking, which is to set the distance between your text. So it's not quite that. You can kind of use it if you're working on individual words, but the main difference is that tracking will set equal increments between each letter, where the kerning will set the distance and make it more readable. So it might adjust it slightly from letter to letter, but the whole goal is to make the type more readable versus the other one, which will just set, like I said, equal amounts between all of them. So now, in order to do that, there's two main ways we can go about it. We can either just select the body of text we want to kern or do the kerning to, or we can select individual text within that body. So let's just quickly run through it. So I've got our text selected here. I'm going to go to our text menu on our main menu on top. Click that, and then we want to go down to kerning. That's under the case, which we did in the previous video. So under kerning, you can see we have a few preset options here. So we've got narrow, medium, wide, touch, overlap. So I'm going to run through a few. So let's go narrow. So it's obviously going to take our text slightly more narrow. But as you can see, it still remains quite nice and readable. Then let's go look at a few others. We're going to go to the same place. Let's throw the opposite. So we go wide. So it can be nice and spread out. And then we obviously also have these ones. So we've got touch and overlap. So touch will make sure all our text touches. So if I select off this, you can see it's a nice tight fit. And then let's look at another one, last one. So we've got there overlap. And now it's going to even push them slightly into each other. This can be quite handy. Now we can also, like I mentioned, go in our text tool, select the actual text we want to apply the kerning to. Let's just remove the space here at the end of this. There's more equally spaced. I'm going to select the top here. Then we go to text, kerning. Then I'm going to set this just to the default. So now as you can see the bottom here, we've got our one where we've got the overlap, and the top will just be our basic reading. So very handy little tool if you want to make your text more readable to the user, or you can just simply apply it in part of your design like we did here, where the bottom is a little bit more like a logo idea, where the top you want to be nice and readable. But yeah, otherwise that is it on kerning. A very handy tool. Like I said, it could be mistaken for tracking. It's not quite the same. You can use tracking similar, but with a bit more setup. Otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your searching on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.